Hi, welcome to Journal Life with Cassandra Faye Wilson. And that's right, that's me. I am Cassandra Faye Wilson. I just want to hop on today just to give a quick word or just to share just how I'm feeling today or what's been going on with me lately. Lately, I have found myself battling with the spirit of fear, finding myself just actually scared to see the greatest potentials I can unleash on myself or the greatest potentials that God has put in me to unleash and to be of a help or to be of assistance. I was one time told that you'll know when you're working in your purpose or you'll know if something is your purpose because you'll just get frustrated when things don't work out. You'll just be frustrated just at the fact that you're not working in your purpose. So for me, one of my purposes or the thing that I want to do is my Operation Joshua Cares. Operation Joshua Cares is a community organization that is designed to aid and assist the community one person at a time. I know, what does that mean? I want to invest and start by doing different things with our youth. Also, I want to invest and do different things with the adults. Living here in Clarksdale, Mississippi, which is the very rural Delta, oftentimes there's not a whole lot of positive images or positive outlooks that you have when you look at the outer picture of Mississippi. Most time when people think about Mississippi, they think about rural, they think about uneducated, they think, we're driving up and down dirt roads. True, Mississippi is behind in quite a few things and quite a few areas that do need updating, but that's not going to change until people get tired of what it is that we're seeing and actually get out and voice their opinion by voting. Yes, I know, cliche, right? Voting changed things, but truly, this year we have experienced a pandemic. Also, in the state of Mississippi, we have experienced where our governor, Tate Reed, has pretty much basically forced our children to go to school and have not given an option for virtual learning. As a result, I ended up having three of my kids to contract COVID-19. I know, a single mom battling with three kids, COVID-19. That's a 3-year-old, a 7-year-old, and a 14, and one mom trying to take care of all three of her babies. I know. How do you know they got COVID-19 from school? My kids went to school just fine last semester, and the school's classrooms were half the size. This year, the schools were forced to go back or forced to open full force with all the bodies in the classroom. I think my son has about maybe 25 students in his one classroom, which, as we know, according to the COVID guidelines, those are too many students. But as I stated, our governor, did not give the option for virtual learning. But as a result, for some of the schools, like my son's school, it ended up having to be shut down due to the number of kids who were contracting COVID virus. And for me, I find myself really fearful about sending him back to school. And not that I know God is amazing, because through the whole COVID-19, my kids have just ran fevers. They have just had coughing symptoms, mild to moderate symptoms. They didn't suffer any of that stuff that we see on the news, the death, the difficulty breathing, things of that sort. So I was just traumatized at first just thinking about what all could happen. But also I had to remember I serve an amazing God. I serve a man that sits up high and looks down low. And as his faithful servant, he had my kids covered. No matter what happened, even though they contracted COVID-19, there's some good behind that. It happened all for the greatness and the goodness of whatever it is that God is trying to do for me and do for my babies, or whatever the testimony may be for me to share with the next person. But I would love for our schools to halven those classroom sizes down. It would really make me feel good as a mom, because like I said, right now I'm just really struggling with sending my kids back to the school system where they're not properly being protected. They don't have any shields up in their classroom, keeping them covered from the next student to the next. And we're talking about classroom sizes of 25 kids or more. And I know, this thing called COVID, it is out of our control. There is nothing that we can do about it, but we can ensure the safety of our kids. Our kids cannot be replaced, but governors can be replaced. So I hope that there are a lot of people out there who are looking and paying attention to exactly the harm that was placed on parents in the state of Mississippi, where our children were forced into the classrooms, where they were not even offering to give us a virtual option for our kids to learn. So for me, like I said, I'm just having trouble and difficulty processing my kids going back in the classroom. I do know that education is important. I do know that they need to be in the classroom. And I am not by any means saying don't send the kids to school. I'm just saying let's go back to the AB schedule. Let's put half the kids in the classroom. Ensure that the kids go to school daily from 8 to 11:30 the first half. Then the next half can come in from 1 to 3:30. That way you have all the kids still coming to the school, but their class sizes is cut in half. You only have half coming in the morning, half coming in the evening. So with this spirit of fear that I've been going through, that anxiety has came from just being a single mom at home, battling COVID with 3 kids. But also the spirit of fear still told me that there is so much work that needs to be done in Mississippi. And I just became frustrated just thinking about all the work that needs to be done. And you have so many people that rather just sit back, not say anything. If you say something, oh, you're a troublemaker. If you say something, oh, it ain't got nothing to do with you. When it's affecting my community, it's affecting people around me. It has everything to do with me. And if there's anything that I can do to aid and assist, I definitely would do that. So for me, that's where I came up with my Operation Joshua Cares. It's a community organization that is designed to aid and assist the community, because a lot of times in the community, you do have people who aren't educated, who are not educated. You do have people who just need somebody to show them what to do. Something as simple as starting a business. You would think, oh yeah, that's pretty easy, pretty simple, but a lot of people don't know the steps to starting a business. A lot of people want to go back to school, don't know the steps to going back to school. A lot of people want to search for jobs, but don't know the process to filling out applications. We have to ensure that we are equipped in our communities with everything that they need. We can't just say, oh, the state of Mississippi or oh, the community is failing, but look at why we're failing. Clarksdale, Mississippi, we don't have any positive outlets for our kids. The organizations that do have positive outlets, you have to be in the elite class or in the chosen group for your child to be part of the program. Select schools. You got to know people working at the schools to get your kids into schools nowadays. A lot of this favoritism thing that's going on in this world, God is not liking it. And all of that is changing. And as we can see with this COVID-19, we're definitely going through a phase where life is not going to be anything like norm for us anymore. Things are changing. We're seeing a whole different realm going on right now in this world. And what I want to get on, just hop on and like I said, just share my experience, share what I'm going through. And if anybody got any comments, please feel free to comment. If anybody out there is able to aid and assist or has any ideas of how they can help the community of Clarksdale, Mississippi, let me know that as well. Because with Operation Joshua, thinking about starting a nonprofit, and like I said, it'll just be to aid and assist the community in times of need, basically with everything that they need as far as life skills, mentorship programs, not only for the kids, but mentorship programs for our adults as well. Cultural exposure. Our kids need that, and we have a lot of adults who need that as well. So like I said, I didn't want to be too long, you guys. I just want to hop on, give a quick word. If you are not subscribed to Journal Life with Cassandra Faye Wilson, please hit that noti bell, subscribe, and tune into my channel and look for more videos to come. Thanks. Talk to you guys later. Bye.